So people with ADHD, I think they struggle a little bit more to create new habits, but we can break habits much easier and much quicker. Now, there isn't like really hardcore empirical evidence yet, but it is an area of research where more and more evidence is coming out. And I have a feeling it's going to be my next book. Hey, like, I mean, I'm still coming off the trauma of publishing the first book. So I have to come back to that idea later in life. But the reason why it's also harder to create new habits is we get distracted, but we have a change of game plan. We change potentially our intentions or our focuses. Like, do you know how many hobbies I have that have died? Like hundreds. Yeah.
Yep, same. And they're all very expensive ones.
They are. I've got a bow and arrow because I took up archery. My agent calls me Xena. So now I answer the phone with like, even though I haven't done archery for a long time. I also have fire poise, but I singed my hair once, and this is expensive hair. So I was like, well, that's done. Like I only did it maybe twice, but I still have them. And my husband's like, do you want to sell these? I'm like, no, babe, like I'm a fire twirler. Can't sell these.
I might come back to it one day.
It'll come back.
It's worth money.
It probably will come back. I can't tell you where.
20 years.
Yeah, literally. So we have these, we're just a bit more spontaneous, but we can still build routines and habits within that. For example, I get up and most mornings I'll train, like I'll move my body somehow. I can't tell you what I'm going to do tomorrow, but I'll know when I'm starting. So it'll be Pilates, it could be boxing, it could be just like walking my dog. It'll always be a different activity. But the routine and the habit of getting up and moving is the same. And I'm okay with that. It's the same with breakfast. Like most people eat the same breakfast every day. I do not. I don't know what I'm going to have tomorrow. It'll literally be like, what do I feel like? Or it's the closest thing to me. It could be leftovers. Who knows? But I still have the same routine of always eating breakfast.
You find that a nutritious breakfast does not actually have to come, or nutritious meal does not actually have to come in a form of a completely made meal, i.e. are some grapes and cheese and a bit of cold chicken out of the, cooked chook out of the fridge and whatever. Does that make up a form?
You're so spicy, Fiona. You're 10 spices. That does make a hot meal. And I eat like that very often, actually. Very often. Yeah.
It's like a 2-year-old's dinner.
Yeah, but think of it like a macronutrients. It's like we got the carbs, the protein, the fats, and it's a meal. Your body doesn't know that, it's just happy with the macronutrients and the energy that you're giving it. It doesn't have to be like, whoa, you can't mix that with that. Sure you can.
Yeah, and plus I'm saving time on cooking.
Exactly. And dishes because I'm eating it straight out of the fridge.
Don't go that far.
I do.